Okay, welcome to this lesson on the cake slicer and how we're going to take an image from the net, use Photoshop to doctor it up a little bit, and then get it ready for Adobe Illustrator. So one of the first things to do is to find an image that you think you might be able to use and adapt to make into a cake slicer. Something pretty random here. I'm just going to grab this sort of sawn off shotgun thing and going to pretend that this edge here is going to be the blade for the cake slicer, which gives me a handle to hang on to it and so on. I know it's not the best quality image, but deliberately wanted to show you that we can take something pretty ordinary like this and very quickly get it ready for the laser. So first of all, you save that image, right click, save, and of course put it somewhere where you can refer to it. Maybe you make a folder called cake slicer. I've called mine shotgun. So then we go to go to Photoshop, open up Photoshop, and what we do is create a new file new, and just get you to set up the width and the height of this file to roughly 300 millimeters long by 100 millimeters high in millimeters, so that'll represent the size of the piece of acrylic that we're going to give to you that you can use for the actual cake slicer. You see now we've got a 300 by 100 millimeter blank canvas that we can use. At this point we'll open up the picture, so file open, just go find the one that I saved before, that shotgun, there it is there. And at this point I've already made some adjustments to it. Actually I might just go back and redo that because I wanted to demonstrate something here. Let's call it images, that'll do. So back to Photoshop, sorry, and I'm not going to open that, I'm going to close that one, so just close that window there. File open, I'm going to file the JPEG, there it is there. And then with the Control plus or Command plus, we can zoom in. Come over now to the right hand side here and just use your eraser tool, there it is there, and then set the size of the eraser. And I'll make mine nice and big. And I'm going to just rub out a whole heap of this excess stuff that I don't need here around this actual sawn off one. Now I'm not being too picky yet about how much I get rid of. Might just go Control minus, see if I get rid of most of it. Yes I did. Now Control plus, and then just change the size obviously of your eraser to give yourself a bit more control, get rid of a bit of the watermark. Now it doesn't need to be perfect because the vectorizing in Adobe Illustrator is going to clean up a lot of this messiness, so to speak. Control minus. What I am going to do though is get rid of this sight on the end here, so I've got an area that I could use as an upside down blade for the cake slicer. So I'll just make that a little bit smaller again, and I'm just going to go across and get rid of the majority of that there. That'll probably do me. At that point, what I'll do now is I'll save that. I'm just going to save it as a JPEG image. There it is there. I'll call it images, that'll do. Okay, but not go over the same name. Okay, I'll call it shot, that'll do. And make sure it's at quality 12 maximum, and then we're ready to then take that image across to Adobe Illustrator.